Howdy, folks. What's going on? Give me a second here to get everything worked out. There we go. So let's. I don't know who's watching. I got two watching. Don't know who you are, but hi. What's going on? How are you? Hey, Ghost. You want a link, Ghost? Well, we're getting filled up rather quickly. Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one hell of a story to tell you guys tonight. Just give me a second here, and I'm going to send a couple of links out. It's been an interesting night, to say the least. Oh, Lord. Ghost, I just sent you a link over on the Gun Channel side, and Gary, I don't know if you're out there yet, but I'm going to send you one too. We're going to have ourselves a bit of a party tonight. Anybody else want a link? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Oh, Lord. But it's definitely been a very interesting night. Gary, I just sent you a link over on the Gun Channel side if you want to jump in here. I sent Ghost one as well. So, there you are. There's my first victim right there. How you doing, Gary?
Well, I tell you what. Howdy, folks.
I like the hat, dude. I like the hat.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Now, don't be an ass. I give you a compliment. Don't be an asshole.
I picked up this Chris Vector, see?
The topic is coming home from work and horses.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets interesting. It's a very and cops 911 calls and yeah.
You didn't go to jail, did you?
Oh no. My criminal record is secure, but I have made the decision that calling the cops, you better be a very patient individual.
Yeah. What do they say? When seconds matter, the police are only minutes away, or something like that.
You know, and I'm really starting to believe that.
I called them to my house this last fall because somebody was tapping on my window in front of my house, and it took them 15 minutes to get here, and my whole town ain't but 1 mile across.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let's get on with the story here. So we leave work, right? And we're on our way home, and the trip's going fine. We stop at the bank, take care of some business there, stop at the store, buy some drinks, head on to the house. Well, we turn down the road that leads to the road that I live on, and two horses are walking up the opposite side of the road of the direction that we're heading. Okay, so I'm like, okay, we got to stop. We got to take care of this because somebody's done lost two damn horses. And you know, when it's something as big as a horse that's gotten loose, that becomes a dangerous situation because if somebody hits a damn horse, it's going to cause some major damage. We're talking about an animal that's 1,200 pounds easy or bigger. And if it hits a car, or if a car hits it, it's your car's totaled. If you got a truck, it's totaled.
And it's hard on the horse too.
Oh yeah, it's the horse is probably going to die because it's going to ruin its legs. So they just shoot it and put it out of its misery. Anyway, we stop, turn flashers on. I get out. I walk over to the horses. The horses were very friendly. I held them there and petted them for a minute. And then they decided, and horses are notoriously hard headed sometimes. And if they don't know you, they very skittish. So I'd pet him for a minute and then he'd walk off a ways. So I ended up in some dude's yard. Here I am. It's midnight. I'm standing in somebody's yard that I have no clue who they are. So I'm thinking, this is not a good situation. This guy walks outside and sees me standing in his yard. He's liable to start shooting first and ask questions sometime tomorrow. So I'm decide, well, the best course of action here is to call 911. And that's exactly what I did. And at this time, I'd already been with the horses 5-10 minutes, trying to see if I could make out any markings or a tag or something to, figure out a way to get it back to get a hold of their owners. Couldn't find anything. So on the phone, 911. 911, can we help you? Well, first I'd call the sheriff's office and I explained, well, this is not really what I'd call a major emergency. But I did call the sheriff's office first. Nobody answered. So now I'm calling 911. And I've got 2 horses. She says, "You've got what?" I said, "I've got 2 horses. They were walking down the side of the road. Don't know where they come from. I'm assuming they, broke out of somebody's pens. And now they were walking down the road. Now they're in somebody's yard. And I'm standing in somebody's yard with the 2 horses trying to keep an eye on them." And then she goes on to say that she's going to make she took all my information, name, address, phone number, blah, blah, blah. And she asked me, "Well, what are you close to?" And I'm like, "There's no landmarks here. It's just a road and houses." She says, "Well, I can use GPS to find you." And I said, "That's a good idea. Why don't you do that?" So she uses GPS. She says, "Okay, I've got your location. We're going to send an officer." An hour and 15 minutes later, I'm still waiting on said officer to show up. And it's colder than shit out there. So I'm freezing my balls off, standing with 2 horses, waiting on the cops to show up. Then all the dogs in the neighborhoods decide to start barking at me. And I'm getting more and more nervous as the time goes on, thinking some landowner is going to come out, see me standing in his freaking plowed field and start shooting at me.
Wait. Why were your balls out while you were hanging out with the horses?
Only you would take it to that point.
I didn't say it.
Why did I invite you in here? Anyway, I'm waiting out there with the horses for the cops. Cops never show up. So I call 911 again. Where's the cop? Now, this is the part that really fucks with me right here. I said, "Well, where's the police officer you said was on his way?" And she says, "Well, the officer is still on doing what she was doing when I called her the first time." Okay, and the first thought that goes through my mind, what? There's only one cop in this whole county? Is that what you're telling me here? And she's busy. One police officer in Jasper County, South Carolina. Folks, this is the safest place if you want to commit crimes. I'm telling you. There ain't one cop on duty. And apparently, she's extremely busy doing something. So, yeah. So I asked her, says, "Well, do you want me to stand here and wait with these horses?" Because I'm concerned about the horses' well-being. I don't want these horses hurt, and I don't want them to hit somebody to hit them with a car. I don't want some dogs to chase after them or what have you. And she says, well, you can go on home if you want to. And, you know, the officer will be there as soon as possible. And I'm still thinking, while she's saying all of this, is why don't you get a hold of another officer and send them? You know, one that's not tied up doing something. You know, one that's not taking care of another situation. So that is my story for the night. I just walked through the door. I'm extremely tired. And we about hit 2 damn horses coming home from work. So, how are you guys? How's your guys' days been? You hit any horses? Cows, maybe?
No, I only got a half a mile from the house, so I never left town today. We don't have horses in our town.
No. So what you're saying is you got a bigger than a 1 horse town.
Well, barely.
I spent most of my night in the People's Republic of Maryland, so.
That's kind of sad. You know, RL, you live in one of those little areas in the Northeast that you're surrounded by the enemy, brother.
Yes, I am.
Every direction you go, you got communist.
Pretty much, they're about to ruin Ohio, so I got one little strip of West Virginia that I could get to, and that's about it.
Well, see, that's not a bad thing, because if you can get to West Virginia, you're open territory, brother. You're okay if you can get to West Virginia. It surprised me when West Virginia actually did pass the constitutional carry. It literally shocked the shit out, because I didn't think they'd ever going to do it. Because
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of places in West Virginia where people have been carrying guns for years and years. Permit, no permit, don't freaking matter.
Yeah, it's called McDowell County. Just take my word for that. You start talking about permits, they said, what the hell's that? I guess they finally figured that they're going to carry them anyway, so we just might as well constitutional carry, because we ain't taking it away from them. And the shocking part about that is West Virginia is notoriously a Democratic state. I mean, it always has been. But these Democrats love their guns. So I guess that's the defining thing right there, is they might vote Democrat, but by God, if you go after their guns, they're going to raise hell. Hey, Midnight, I sent you a link if you want it. You can jump on in here and say hi to your fans, start a food chat, whatever.
Midnight doesn't need to come in to say hi to his fan.
One fan. I'm trying to, boost his ego a little bit. He's getting down about it. He needs more subs. I'm trying to help him out. I figure all the airtime we can give him will help.
He's got all the rest of the trap line behind him, though.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. They're not really subs. They're just, his underlings. They're his minions.
I'm sure they're behind him. They're under him. He's got men all around him, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he loves it, too. He just wish he could have, P11 spot. As we all know, P11 is the leader of the Travi Nation, so he's got a firm grip on things, I guess. And I think that's what Midnight's jealous about is P11's got that firm grip on things. I'm not going to say what things, but and he's probably going to be looking to kick my ass after that.
Hey, P11's even started to take his shtick. He had a chicken nugget video out today, so he's even starting to do the food videos.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this right here. Just let's see. There we go. We'll do it like that. So how's everybody out in YouTube land tonight? I've not really been paying attention to the chat. How you doing, Jared? Who else is out there? Mia, how are you, Mia? Patriot in the Dark. Another Travis out there. How you doing, Travis? Ghost, Gunpowder Beauty, how are you? Mike, Ozzy Osbourne. I love that name. Vanessa Kitty, how are you? Gary, you're in here with me. Thank you for showing up, buddy. Who else? Who else? Who else? Anybody else? Calvarius. There is another one. That looks about it. And if I'm missing you, I'm sorry, but thanks for showing up for my Storytime version 2.0. I'm sure there'll be a 3 point something eventually.
You should have called it Uplifting Horsetails with Hatfield.
Actually, the one horse looked like Mr. Ed. And I was hoping he'd start talking to me. That would have been interesting. I was hoping he would strike up a conversation, but he was too busy munching on some farmer's grass.
You know, there's a certain type of mushroom that grows in horse poop. I bet if you ate a couple of them, they both would have started talking to you.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm making a trip to the gun store tomorrow.
What you getting?
I'm picking up the 357.
I forget. Did you get a DP 100?
Yes, sir. Certainly did.
That's what I thought.
I am a man of taste. Mostly bad, but it's taste.
Yeah, say at least you didn't say good taste, just taste.
Yeah. Well, hey, I can't say good taste. Look who I hang around here. I hang around with you bunch of ingrates. Ghost and Clover and Gary. I think Gary's the worst of the bunch.
Probably.
Yeah, I know.
I do try.
Bunch of 2-bit content creators. It is a GP 100 from Ruger, Kitty. See, that's what surprised me that Ghost hasn't jumped in here yet. Because he loves to self-promote.
I think he's doing a little bit of tech support for Midnight right now.
Oh, God. Well, I will say this. He was a great help when I started because I knew absolutely nothing about this stuff. So if Ghost is helping him, he's got a good guy working with him.
Yeah, he was asking about linking over to the gun channel side. I don't know nothing about that, so
it's really not that hard to do, Gary. In fact, I can talk you through it right here. If you look down at the bottom of your screen once you start your Hangouts, you will see links, right?
Right.
Okay, once you hit that links button, what you can do is it says YouTube page and video embed. You'll click on that video embed. You'll copy it.
Okay.
You will go over to your gun channel side, click on your page. Hold on a minute. Let me And once you click on your page, what you will do is you will go into Edit Overview at the top left. It's not really the top. It's just above where the chat window is. It'll say Edit Overview. You'll hit that.
I don't have a chat window in mine.
Really? Now, are you signed in?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Huh. Anyway, maybe you need to get somebody to actually set you up a page over there, because I had Night Strike set me up. I had to set up a special page to do the Outlaw Hatfield.
I have a channel page, but I set it up myself, but I didn't add any of I don't know anything about setting up the gizmos on there.
No, you don't worry about any. All you got to do is hit the Edit Overview, and then once you do that, go to Insert, hit the Insert Media, and once you're on the media, hit Embed, and then paste that code into that box, and then hit OK. Then save Overview after it closes. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And you're live on the gun channels.
I'll be right back, guys.
Cool.
Talking to somebody about it like that it makes it seem far more difficult than what it actually is. It's just a few button clicks and you got it. It's really not all that difficult to do.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Like I said, I had Night Strike and Ghost walk me through it once or twice. And after that, hey, it was easy. I mean, it's just remember to actually hitting that save button after you embed your video, because if you don't do that, it ain't going nowhere. Coffee and pea stop. You know what I did tonight? For the first time in about 8 months, I actually got me a cup of Pepsi to drink.
A real Pepsi?
A real Pepsi.
Cool.
And normally all I drink is water. But something hit me tonight, and I was like, damn, I want a Pepsi. And this is our first Pepsi I have had in, I guess, 8 or 9 months. I stopped drinking most soda a long time ago. So every once in a while, I just, it's like that when you wake up in the middle of the night wanting a damn candy bar. You know what I mean? You ever been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just waking up and damn, I want a candy bar. Got to have a Snickers or a Three Musketeers. That should be a top 10 list for Matt right there. That's a good one. Top 10 candy bars. And everybody's got their own favorite. I think my favorite candy bar would probably be a Payday. I love those things. Don't know why, but I do.
I just kind of like a Snickers personally.
Oh, I love Snickers, but when I want chocolate, when it's just I want chocolate, I want a Hershey's bar. Yeah, just a plain Hershey bar. Take care, Jared. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Now, as far as Hershey bars go, I like dark. I like dark chocolate.
I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. I really do not like dark chocolate. And I cannot stand white chocolate.
No, that ain't chocolate.
That's just disgusting. I don't know who come up with that idea, but they need to be hung. Chocolate is supposed to be, dark brown.
Yeah.
How many of you guys out and listen on YouTube actually like white chocolate? Because there are people that will absolutely fight you over freaking white chocolate. I like Baby Ruth too, Gunpowder. Baby Ruth's is good shit. Three Musketeers is good. Snickers is good. Milky Way is good. Twix, like Twix. Dark chocolate, chunk chocolate, blueberry cake. I don't know. White chocolate macadamia. Nut cookies are pretty good. No. See, no. I cannot do white chocolate. To me, it's got this weird taste that I just can't get past. Ugh. Actually, you know who would be a better one for doing a top 10 list for chocolate candy bars? Or just candy bars in general? Midnight. Midnight ought to do a top 10 on candy bars.
Yeah.
Mia, you have to convince him to do that. If he says no, kick him in the nuts until he agrees. If you can find them to kick them. Hey, C4, how you doing, buddy? I'd like to have some C4. I could have some fun with that. You know, paste it to a tree stump, see what happens when it goes boom. Of course, you have to have a trigger and a detonator. And all of which is illegal to have without many licenses, which I do not have. I should do it. No. See, I'm. Yeah, no. And besides that, if we start talking about candy bars right now, Gary's going to go crazy. I know he's already foaming at the mouth wanting one.
Go crazy?
Yeah, go crazy. You're not quite there yet.
No, but it's just a short walk across the street.
Oh, well. No. See, Mia, here's the thing. You're a lot closer to him than I am. So I'm sure you could just walk up to him, look him in his ugly little beady eyes and say, hey, you're going to do this whether you want to or not. And we know you wear the pants in the family, so he's going to say yes. Yes, but that was NEA. Have you heard some of the answers he gives to top 10 lists? Come on now. Actually, on most of the top 10 lists that we've done, he's come up with some pretty damn good shit. Another top 10 for midnight would be top 10 cheesecake flavors.
Any cheesecake.
See, I'm a cheese cake fiend. I love that stuff. And the only one I have found that I really don't care for is like the mint cheesecakes. I'm not a fan of mint, period. And a mint cheesecake's just nasty.
Don't think I ever had one.
I hadn't either, but I went to a restaurant in the Hilton Hotel one time, and they had all kinds of different kinds of cheesecake, man. They had chocolate and mint and strawberry and blueberry and Oreo cookie cheesecake. I'd never even heard of an Oreo cookie cheesecake, but it was good.
I'd have to try it.
Yeah. So where is Midnight? Where's he hiding? Is he still busy with Ghost?
He's in the chat now.
Is he? Oh, there he is. Midnight, I sent you a link. Get your ass in here. check your email. Hey, Fine 8.
All right, I'm back. You guys can continue with the chat now.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't stop just because you left. Were we supposed to?
Well, I would assume so.
No, it didn't happen.
I thought it might die out. I mean, nobody wants to listen to you prattle on.
Well, they have been.
Oh, okay.
I think they're just bored. I honestly think that's what it is. That's why they listen to me, because they're extremely bored. And I know I'm boring, but not quite as boring as they are bored. It's kind of weird how that works out.
Yep. I couldn't resist. I got some tater tots for a snack here, too.
There you go. Did you get some cheese sauce to go with them?
No, that's a little tough to do to Dunkin' Drive.
Oh, well. That's why you pour the cheese sauce on top of the tater tots, dude. Think this stuff through.
Then I'd have to eat it with like a fork or something. I don't want to
No,
get all messy.
you don't. No, you don't. You just pick them up with your fingers and eat them.
Oh, man.
Am I married? Well, to answer that question, Mia, yes, I am married. But there's a caveat to that. I've not laid eyes on her in 7 years. I've not seen her in 7 years. So, and there's an argument going on in the living room. Ooh. But yes, I am indeed separated. One of these days, I intend to rectify that with a divorce. No, it's not my sister. No. See,
he's in the South now, not West Virginia. It's his cousin.
It's not my cousin either. See, why do you people keep confusing West Virginians for Alabamians? People are crazy. We don't do that sort of thing in West Virginia. And when we do, it's at least, third cousin. We at least, we don't do it with the first cousins anyway. We try to avoid that. That's kind of disgusting.
Could be.
Hey, Russ, how are you? The Deep South is the Deep South. Yes, indeed. Sure. Somebody better be benefiting from free health care. I'm sure somebody is. It ain't me.
Uh-oh, it's a Travis.
There we go.
What's going on?
There we go.
What's going on?
Hey.
Not a thing, Travis. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing just playing around here. I was trying to get on gun channels, and I'm apparently not a mod on my own page.
No, you're not.
So I can't do anything. I was Jimmy had it. Jimmy's been doing it for me. You know what I mean? He's been setting it up for me, and doesn't have me set up as a mod, so I couldn't. I was gonna try and open up a chat and simulcast and learn how to do that, and it ain't happening tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what you can do.
I'll tell you what you can do.
Asshole. Talk to Night Strike tomorrow morning.
No way.
Yeah, well, he can set you up.
Yeah, Ghost is gonna take care of it. He's gonna make me a mod, and then there's one or two other things that that I guess G has to do for it to have me ready to go. So yeah, he's got me.
I'm not even a mod yet. Damn it.
Ellis, can't you just go back in the bedroom and wig Jonas up?
You're funny. No, actually, he's what, 45 minutes from here. He don't live too far away. But I'm not going to be knocking on his door at this time of night, or anybody else's for that matter. That's a good way to get shot in the South.
It's night strikes. I don't think you got to worry about him hitting you.
Yes, but see, he has those bayonets, and he's damn good with a bayonet. You know, I don't want to be stabbed.
He'll cut you with his 1911.
That thing's brutal, apparently.
Yeah. It leaves nasty little gashes in you, yeah. Can't believe he went to the hospital for that.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised myself.
It's just super glue it, damn it. Just super glue it. Move on.
Yeah, hell yeah. Crazier things have happened.
I have seen times where I probably should have went and got stitches but didn't.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple of times where I should have had stitches. There's a couple of times that I've done some stuff that you just can't stitch though either. You just got to deal with it, you know. That sucks.
Oh, I tell you, one of the worst I ever had was I was on a job and we were beating the rivets out of a 55-gallon drum and had this, small, I guess it was a 10-pound sledge and a bit that we were beating these rivets out with. Well, I took a good swing and I hit the bit, but I also hit my finger with that sledge. And ooh, man, you want to talk about pain. It busted my finger all the way down to the bone.
Yes.
And it bled and bled and bled. So I pinched it together, just trying to slow the bleeding down. Then, after I got that fairly well under control, I wrapped it with some toilet paper and duct tape. Went right back to work. Man, that some bitch hurt. Well, I worked that whole day, come home, and actually I went to my mom's, and my mom seen the finger, and she's like, well,
your mom saw the finger. Hey, check this out,
Mom seen the finger, and Mom was like, you got to go to the hospital for that. I ain't going to no hospital. Yes, you are. Get in the car. I'm driving. Oh, shit. When Mom tells you you're going to the hospital, you do not argue with Mom. So when I ended up at the hospital, doctor said, well, we're going to give you some x-rays, see if it's broke. I said, it ain't broke. I don't need x-rays. Well, we need to see if it make sure. I know it's not broke. Trust me, I've had broke bones. I know what to feel like. It ain't broke. He took the x-ray anyway. Guess what? It wasn't broke. No, it wasn't broke. But he says, well, you waited too long to come in here and get stitches, so we can't stitch it. So we're just going to give you some butterfly straps, and hopefully it don't get infected.
Yeah, I've been there too, where it's been after 4 hours. Is it like 4 hours or something, and they're not supposed to stitch it?
Yeah. And I was like, shit. So I just went home, threw some super glue on it, and moved on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Super glue is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I keep that new skin stuff around all over the place. It does a pretty good job. You just got to get it. If it's a cut, it's not bad, but sometimes if it's like a wound that's like kind of oozing, it's tough because they don't want to. It just kind of washes that stuff off. That's the downside of that stuff you can buy over the counter.
Yeah. That's something people need to think about putting in their med kits. First aid kits. It's just super glue. Mm-hmm. You need to close a wound up in a hurry. Super glue that bitch. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I usually keep. They make those little 4-packs. Have you ever seen those of super glue? Those are
Yep.
nice. I try and usually you use it once and you don't use it again for a couple of months. By the time you go to use it again, it's dried up. You can't use it. The little packs are a little more expensive, but it's nice because at least you know you're going to get 4 uses out of it before you're done.
Yep. Fine Ape says I have a bigger man card than Jonas. I don't know about that. You see, Jonas is probably a little smarter than I am.
I am trying not to judge because I didn't see his finger before they stitched it, but I know I've had some gnarly stitches, or I've had some gnarly cuts, and over the years. So
yeah, so I actually fell through a window one time and put a piece of glass plumb through my hand.
ugh.
Yeah, that was nasty. So and it hurt going through. Pulling it out was even worse.
Hell yeah, screw that, man.
But that's what I pulled it out, super glued that bitch, and moved on. So I do not like going to doctors. I do not like hospitals. The hospitals are places where people go to die, and I try to avoid going to those kind of places. It's just, weird. I don't even like. I have pulled my own teeth because I hate going to a dentist.
Oh, you're a damn mess, man. What the hell's wrong with you? Good God.
Yep. You want to talk about pain? That shit hurts. You don't believe me? Try it sometime.
No thanks. I'm good.
All right, I'll try it sometime. Midnight, you got any teeth that need to come out?
No thanks. I'm good. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh man, I had an abscess, and I've done it 3 different times now. So I had an abscess once, and it got bad. I mean, my whole face swelled up.
Ugh.
I had some antibiotics, so I took them for a few days. Swelling went down, and it started hurting again. So I said, "Fuck it," and I decided to jerk that bitch out. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ, man!
Molar.
What in your demented, warped, twisted brain made you think that was a better solution than going to the goddamn dentist?
I ain't got to pay for it when I do it myself.
Screw that. It ain't worth it, man. Oof.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Now you just got a goddamn hole in your head, but you got, Oof.
Well, see, here's the thing. After you jerk that son bitch out, it only hurts for 2 or 3 minutes after the fact, and then it don't hurt no more.
We still talking about teeth?
Yeah, wow. I don't even know where your mind went.
No,
Yeah. I've actually got pictures of one of the tooth I jerked out of my head.
You're demented.
Yeah, I know. But what can you do?
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you're welcome.
I can't even count sheep, because if I counted sheep, I would just probably imagine you chasing them around, and that'll keep me up too.
See, there you go, confusing guy. What is it with you and sheep? Are you obsessed with sheep? Why do you always keep bringing up the sheep?
I'm not. I'm just stating facts, man. I don't know.
The facts. I have never touched a sheep in my life.
I hear things. I don't know. I'm not here to rat people out. I hear things. You know what I'm saying? I hear things. Things.
Yeah. Like I said, I think you got me confused with somebody from Alabama.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think so.
How do you spell that?
What, Alabama?
Yeah.
Alabae.
Why? Has an I
No. E is in there.
Yeah.
It's E. No damn Y's or I's. It's just E. Alabama.
C4's out there. What's going on, C4?
Yeah, we were talking about him earlier.
Yeah, we watched this chat yesterday.
Now we could have, that's what we need to do. We need all of us guys from gun channels need to come up and just get us some C4 and find shit to blow up. Old cars, trees.
I don't know, man. After seeing that video, that dude put all that tannerite in that lawnmower that time, take off his own leg. I don't know.
Whoa.
That shit was fun.
I've never seen that video. I've missed one.
Okay, so I guess the rule with tannerite is for every pound you put in it, you're supposed to be like 100 yards away, right, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This knucklehead put like 2 pounds or 3 pounds of tannerite in an old rusty, like old broken down like tractor, not like a little lawnmower, but like a bigger riding mower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he shot it from like 25 yards away, and a big old chunk of it flies back and literally like just takes his leg off. I think it took his leg off.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it took it off below the knee, I think.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's on YouTube. They'll show that, but they won't show you putting an AR together. But they'll show somebody shooting a tractor with one, blowing themselves to pieces.
Okay,
but that shit was pretty brutal.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Make you think twice about loading something up with tannerite. You know what I mean?
I would never put a pound of tannerite in anything to begin with.
I think he put 2 pounds. I think he put 2 of the. I don't know, whatever he put. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they weren't pound jugs. You know what I mean? They come in the little tubs or whatever. Hey, have you shot the 590 yet?
Yeah, there's a video of me.
Very cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Glock video.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, I had never shot it before that point, at least not at any real target or anything.
Mm.
So I fired that shot in the video, and I walked over and I was, I guess 10 yards from the target, and I walked over and looked at it, and the pattern that thing left in that piece of wood I was shooting at was, I guess 4 or 6 inches. It wasn't I figured it was going to spread out a bit more than it did.
Was that a 20-inch barrel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 20-inch. Yeah.
That's got a nice little tight pattern. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cool shotgun, man. So now, can you put like pistol grip stocks on that and stuff, just like any other Mossberg?
Yeah.
It'll take like 500 furniture or whatever.
Oh yeah, it'll take cool. Anything to put on it.
That's cool. That's what you need to do. You need to get that. You need to get that stock off and put a.
I am not putting a pistol grip on it.
Oh man, that's nice. I love mine.
I do not like shotguns with pistol grips.
Well, there's something wrong with you.
Particularly a Mossberg 590A1 or 500.
Now listen, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get these horses that you rustled. Those cowboys are going to come looking for you, right? And they're going to have to throw your bayonet on there, and you're going to want a pistol grip on there to hold on to that sucker.
No.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Trust me, I know this stuff. I know shit like this. I'm your guy.
Yeah, we've already discussed how much of a guy you are. We know that who wears the pants in your family, and it ain't you, brother.
Speaking of pants in the family, what is she saying in the chat over there? Geez, I'm tired. I effed a dead man. I'm bad, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Damn.
Oh.
Jeez.
My God.
I know, right? Jesus.
I know you only took a minute earlier, but damn, you must not have done much.
A minute? My clock must have been slow. Yeah, I don't know. I even brought her a snack from work. Jeez, that's what I get? Can't even lie for me. Holy Christ.
She's a good woman. She don't tell lies.
That's true.
You got yourself a good one.
Uh,
I think she,
I just gotta
like I said
teach her.
earlier, I think she was just desperate.
I just gotta teach her to lie a little bit better.
No. I like it when she tells the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to watch this. It's a minute and 55 seconds. This man loses his leg by shooting lawnmower video. I'm going to watch it right now.
Okay.
It's dude, you're gonna come back on and it's scary. It's crazy.
So let's screen share this. Skip the freaking ad.
Just for men.
I was gonna say that sounded like porno music almost.
Yeah, it sounded like Clover's After Hours.
Are you watching it just for men porno?
Oh shit!
Severed Preston's leg.
Yeah,
It's much more than a firecracker.
Fire in the hole. The Walton County Sheriff says he gets several complaints a week about tannerite.
Big thing of tannerite.
You just know they had to start with hold my beer and watch this.
yeah. I think his exact words were, I blew my damn leg off. But look how close he is.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just get.
Like watch a night sky shoot. Tardot, he says, "What's up? Or what are we doing on the panel? We're trying to Tardot. I'm trying to teach Ellis that he shouldn't shoot tannerite."
Wow. Yeah, that was. So, ladies and gentlemen, the lesson learned there is if you're going to shoot at tannerite,
Don't.
make sure you know what the fuck you're doing. Wow. That's all I got, dude, is wow.
If the guy wouldn't have lost his leg, it would almost be funny, but it's so goddamn brutal to watch, you know?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that.
Mm.
Russ Carr out in the chat said, "See what I say? If you're a fat white guy, don't videotape yourself shooting anything."
That's true.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm a fat white guy, and I was shooting my shotgun on video the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on video shooting. I'm a real fat white guy, so.
But I make fat look good. So there's that. I ain't the only fat guy in this chat, though. Look at Midnight.
That's true. Yeah, we're all specimens of health in here.
I think we all resemble that remark.
Yeah. It's okay, though. That just means there's more of us to love.
That's right.
See, Clover's smart. He said he does his stuff in skull cans. At distance, I'm sure. How you doing, Clover? Clover, would you like a invite? I'd love to have you in here if you want to jump in.
Skull cans, man. That ain't redneck enough for tannerite. It's got to be Copenhagen.
Hey.
Yeah, what's the Walmart brand of that stuff?
Have you guys ever heard the
Red
Chris
Seal.
Have you guys heard the Chris Ledoux song, Copenhagen? It's funny as shit.
No, I'll have to Google that later.
Yep. Chris Ledoux has got this song called Copenhagen, and it is hilarious. I'm sure Clover's heard it. Considering he's living around where Chris was doing all his riding back in his cowboy days. And for those of you folks that don't know who Chris Ledoux is, you're doing yourself a disservice by not finding out. He's one of the most underrated country music singers.
Who's flashing the men Kobe?
I am.
Gizzard Gary's in the pocket of Big Copenhagen.
You betcha. I need a sponsorship.
So the wife says, you know, it's actually kind of funny. You all resemble each other a bit. I wouldn't say fat, though. She wouldn't, but everybody else would, apparently.
Does your wife wear glasses?
She should. She's supposed to. Yeah, obviously doesn't.
No, according to my weight, I'm 6'2".
Yeah, I should be 12'7".
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm about 10 foot tall then.
Well, apparently that makes me what? 6'4", 6'5".
You got to be Hickok's height.
Yeah. Actually, I weighed myself the other day. It was 240. So
why the hell did you do that?
Because I was stupid.
Yeah.
About where I am too.
I'm 240.
I had got down to 220, but then I slacked off again.
A few years ago, I was having a rough time in life, and I got down to 165 pounds. And I felt like crap at that weight.
Yeah, I did that too.
And I said,
size 34 jeans. I was like,
yep, that was me. So then I decided, okay, I can't do this, man. I got to start eating. So then I got back up to 180, and I stayed at 180 for a while. And then slowly coming back up on me. So I'm about to put myself on another diet.
yeah, I need to be. My doctor ain't going to be happy with me.
See, I don't have a doctor, so I don't have that issue. I can do what I want. I don't have a guy in a white robe telling me what I can and can't do. You can't eat that. You can't eat the other. If you do, you're gonna die. Well, I'm gonna die anyway, so it don't matter. Now, does it?
I know my wife said we're going on a diet here not that long ago. I said, what's this wee shit?
I'm already on a diet. It's a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it.
Right.
And I don't let it go to waste. I eat every bite.
That food costs money.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Think about all them starving people over in Africa. They'd love to have that food thrown away. So I don't throw any away.
Did your parents pull that crap on you too? You have to eat all your food because all the starving children in Africa.
No, it was my mom that did that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about all the people starving in Africa. You got to eat them beans and enjoy it.
That's when you tell them, well, go and send it to them then.
Oh, my God. You know, for years, I would not eat beans after I became an adult because it was beans on top of beans on top of beans when I was a kid. It was either green beans, pinto beans, lima beans. It was some kind of bean. And when I got out of the house, I refused to eat a bean or macaroni and cheese. Won't eat beans, won't eat macaroni and cheese. Now, over the last several years, I've started eating beans again because I realized that I actually like beans.
Beans.
I like navy beans. That's what my dad used to cook all the time. Navy beans with pork in them and stuff. Good stuff.
Hey, I tell you what, I love beanie weenies. Love
Well,
it.
that gizzard, it's kind of like an Italian dish. There's a dish in Italian. It's called cassoulet. I think it's cassoulet, and it's basically like braised. You can do like braised ham or something like that, like or braised like cured pork, and like bacon, and then you cook the beans in with it, and it's just like it's kind of like baked beans, but without the barbecue-y kind of sauce,
Way I cook them, it's more of a white sauce. I don't put any kind of flavoring in it, just water and salt and a little bit of pork fat and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cook down. Oh man, that's good.
Okay, I have a question for you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes along with the bean conversation we're having here. When you make chili,
Mm-hmm.
what do you top your chili with, if anything?
Well, geez, it depends. I like sour cream with my chili too. Actually, it's a little bit weird, maybe. It depends. I've done like so many different kinds of soups and chilies. It's not ever one thing, We the wife makes a really, really good turkey chili. It's like got turkey and spinach in it. It's slamming. And then that gets topped with what is that, like sour cream and like crushed up tortillas. That's really good.
Yeah, that does sound good.
Yeah.
Now, me, if I'm going to eat a bowl of chili, I've got to have sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean I want it loaded with sour cream and cheese. And not just any cheese. I want mozzarella in there, and I want cheddar. Mix mozzarella and cheddar cheese. And I know, like I said before, it's a heart attack waiting to happen. Yes, I feel
like a nice sharp cheddar is really good.
Yeah,
I don't care.
That's what I'd say. Sharp cheddar on top. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one she's talking about in the chat, the turkey chili. Oh, that's right. It does have a little chocolate in it too. It's supposed to be like a mole, kind of like a mole sauce,
Mexican chocolate. What is Mexican chocolate?
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Did you guys hear that? Or was that just me?
It's just you.
Oh, it's baby angels. It's Clover's baby angels are coming to take me away.
Yeah, it was like you're okay.
Like little bell sound. I don't know. What did you ask me? What was the question?
Yeah, what is Mexican chocolate?
Oh, Mexican chocolate. Mexican chocolate's pretty much unsweetened. It's real savory. It's got some bitterness to it. And if you ever go to a Mexican place, one of the sauces you can get is a mole, like a mole sauce, MOLE.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically like you know what a sofrito is?
Not right offhand.
It's kind of like when you use like a mirepoix or something like celery, onion, and carrot, but it's basically like
somebody call P11 and wake his ass up because I need a later.
But it's just kind of like a sofrito is like onions and garlic and peppers and stuff cooked down, and then you hit it with tomato and usually like like chipotles with the adobo, and a little bit of the Mexican chocolate in there melted in. So it's like a real rich sauce. It's a little bit spicy. It's like
Midnight. I just had a brilliant thought.
I highly doubt it.
Oh, this is good. This is good. But I'm going to get the audience's opinion here. So I want you guys to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. I just come up with a plan for an interview for one of my shows, for one of my Monday night shows. An interview for the shootout.
You could interview George.
No.
Wait,
I got
wait a minute. You have a Monday night show?
Yes.
Oh,
So, how about I interview Mia on one of my shows? We can get an inside scoop on midnight from her.
No, trust me, it ain't gonna be very interesting.
Oh, I'll watch that, Chad.
No, maybe.
Mia, no, if you're willing to do an interview, I would love to have you. Audience participation time. What do you guys think?
You sure you want to turn her loose on Ellis? That's asking an awful lot.
She can do what she wants. She's an adult. She can handle this redneck.
There ain't nobody can handle this redneck.
That's true.
So
lots,
I'm
rocks
waiting
and whatnot.
I'm
Rocking
waiting
the session sauce.
He hasn't responded as of yet.
Oh,
But the I think she might be in shock.
Yeah, she never sees me.
Yes, but see, I can get the information from you. I could not get from his sous chef.
Tardot says he's fat on the inside. That's what counts, Tardot.
Think about the embarrassment we can keep on your head.
You just want ammunition, that's all.
Oh, exactly. I'm not stupid.
I found out about skinny people. I just hate it because I know people at work that eat twice as much food as I do. And
I will be as sweet as honey, darling. You're not a Travite.
That just sounds creepy when you say it. You know that, Ellis.
As he slides the van door open. Holds out a bag of candy.
Hey, she said if you promise to be sweet, she'll do it.
Well, I just told her I'd be sweet as honey. What the hell else am I supposed to do?
That sounds like it should have that puts the lotion on the basket immediately after.
Yeah.
So Mia, what we will do is you will let me know which Monday you would like to do that. Hell, we can do it this Monday if you want to. And we'll do it. 11 o'clock Eastern, Monday night.
Oh, good. Late enough I can see it. Good.
His ratings will soar.
I know it.
Hey, it's all part of the plan.
Now, the deal with Ellis is when you do an interview for Ellis, yeah, I'm going to run away. The deal with Ellis, when you do one of his interviews, you got to do it from a grocery store.
Why does she have to do it from a Clover has done an interview with me, and he wasn't in a grocery store.
Oh, I was.
That's because you are you.
That's true.
You're not normal.
Yeah, I haven't been accused of being normal for quite some time.
Yeah, you should feel famous. Me, he's never interviewed me.
You and see, me interviewing you is nothing special. If it was like Clover or Matt, then you could feel special. Me, nah, not so much.
Yeah, because they're stars. I'm just regular people.
Gary works at a power plant. He probably has all sorts of crazy information. He's probably not even supposed to tell us. Uh-oh, Bob's in the chat. Time to shut it down.
I told you.
Hey, Packer Bob, how you doing? Hey, I like Bob. Leave Bob alone.
I just want to know how he can type so well with those maple syrup covered sticky fingers of his.
Hey, let me explain something to you. Bob is the only guy I know that can actually have a conversation with Bigfoot.
Bigfoot stole all my guns. Did you hear?
Oh, really?
That son of a bitch, yeah.
That evil bastard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's okay. Bigfoot stole yours, and I've heard of a lot of boating accidents lately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's something going on. I don't know what it is.
Bob's on the metric system.
Well, that's okay. We've got a bill in South Carolina right now, and they're trying to ban AR-15s, any guns that can hold over I think it's a 10-round magazine. The same shit that's going on everywhere else is hitting here. And I'm telling you, and I make this perfectly clear, I will be leaving this state if that law passes. Because they ain't getting my shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit holding me here. I'm gone. So anybody that lives in a free state, got an open couch, let me know. And a room to put a few toys.
I don't need my property value to go down any more than it already is.
I said a free state.
You'd be sad. You wouldn't. You couldn't leave Night Strike. That's your problem.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Safe word is kumquats. Who the hell's Ethel? Oh, Ethel from Ray Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh yes, they called him Street.
And then they called him the Street.
Fastest man on 2 feet.
Boogie
Well, can be his anatomy.
I always liked Mississippi Squirrel.
That's my favorite Ray Stevens song right there.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Squirrel went to church in the first self-righteous church.
In that sleepy little town of Pascagoula.
Yep, great song, man. Great. Ray Stevens needs to be in a country music hall of fame.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Trying to think of the rest of the words. And broke out in the Bible. Ah, man, that's been a while since I've heard that one.
Yeah, it's been several years since I've heard it.
You know, Cletus T. Judd redid that song too. He did a pretty good job with it.
I never heard that.
Yeah, it's funny.
Cletus ain't done nothing lately, has he? He's been quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Better answer
What's
that.
my safe word, midnight?
What's my safe word? Midnight, I swear to HOD. The hell's HOD? If you don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know, so I guess it's been nice knowing you.
Oh,
No!
yeah.
Pineapples.
What's wrong with pineapples?
I don't know.
I actually like pineapples.
Yeah, they're 2 Live Moves singing some Smokey and the Bandit.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Pounding down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done.
I'm gonna pull a sneaky one right here. Let's paste that right there and get that button right there. Give it a minute, see what happens.
Give it a minute.
What is Ellis doing?
You got to put the evidence in the car. Put the evidence in the car.
Which Smokey and the Bandit movie was the best, in your opinion?
The first one.
I agree.
Come on. That's
the first one, yeah.
The end scene of part 2 was freaking great. Where they were playing chicken with the rigs.
I don't know, man. That first one's a classic. You can't beat it. There's so many cool one-liners from that movie. Amazing.
It's one of the it's probably on my top 20 movies of all time list. And how could it?
Daddy, my hat flew off. I wish a goddamn head was in it.
Did you just say Porky's?
Porky's, yeah. And it didn't win any Academy Awards. Do you believe it?
Porky's was a great movie.
Yeah,
it was a funny movie.
Yeah, two live moves out there. You sounded a lot taller on the radio. Give me a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and make it quick. I'm in a goddamn hurry. There is no way you are from my loins. When we get home, I'm going to punch your mama in the mouth.
Hey, you ever notice it was never mouth. It was always mouth.
Mouth. Oh, yeah, Jackie Gleason, man. He made that. I told my wife last year that I was going to dress up like Sheriff Buford T. Justice, and we're going to dress little man up like a little Smokey and the Bandit with a little caterpillar mustache like Sarge. And she didn't go for it. I was bummed out.
I bet. What's Clover
Got a
Tex?
rope?
Yeah, what's Clover Tex safe word?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Beaver.
I sent Clover Tex a link, so you keep picking on him. He's gonna show up in here, and y'all gonna be in trouble.
What's he gonna do? Punch me through the computer?
He might.
that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Don't beat the crap out of your knees midnight.
He's gonna ride the rainbow straight over to my house.
He'll next time he does a lawn chair talk, he'll be thinking about you.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Hey, you son bitch. Hey, did you guys go watch that video that I sent you a link to?
Yes, I did actually.
That's a hell of a pistol, huh?
Oh,
He's been building that thing for a while. My wife just said she doesn't even know who Buford T. Justice is. And she's worried about a safe word. Psh.
you need to teach her who Buford T. Justice is.
She knows. She just I don't know. Just forgets, I guess.
There are a few movies that are required watching. Smokey and the Bandit 1 and Smokey and the Bandit 2 are two of those movies. The Cannonball Run, both required.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cannonball Run's a good one. There is some. There's like Spaceballs. Gotta see Spaceballs, right?
Gotta see
Blazing Saddles, yeah.
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Anything Mel Brooks has to be on that list.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tombstone's another one. Tombstone's a good movie, man. I think that's a good one to see.
I am not a big fan of most comedy movies. I really ain't. Because I don't find most of them funny. I find them stupid. Jim Carrey is not an actor that I enjoy watching because he's not funny. He's stupid, but he's not funny. Adam Sandler, on the other hand, is actually funny.
Who'd you say, Sandler?
Yeah.
I don't care for him personally.
I can watch Waterboy over and over and I will laugh my ass off. But that's a funny movie.
They all have their moments. Here, I'm going to give you a thumbs up here because I didn't thumb you up. Look at that. Bam.
Well, nobody ever thumbs me up.
Now maybe you should change the way you do things.
I've got 3 thumbs down.
You do have 3 thumbs down. How the hell do you have 3 thumbs down?
I don't know. I don't care.
Huh.
Maybe I have offended somebody. Guess what?
I can't imagine.
No. Seriously. If you don't like being offended, this is not the place for you.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
What the?
What the hell is that?
There's your copyright strike for you.
Yeah, thanks. I needed that. Now I got 4 thumbs down. 3 thumbs down. Come on, you assholes. Just
Boy, this video must suck. You got 6. That's 6 down. Good Lord.
5 down now.
Oh, the wife thumbed it up. She's trying to save your show. 7 thumbs down. 10 thumbs down.
See, Mia is a prime example of a decent human being. The rest of you people, kiss my ass.
Head down now.
I've never seen a Gun Channel's members video with double-digit thumbs downs.
Hey, there's a first time for everything.
Oh, they're coming back up now.
9 and 9 is what I'm showing.
Yeah, I got 9 and 8. I got 9 and 8. It's okay though.
Oh, it's going back up now.
I can go through the chat and see who thumbed down here. Let's find out who.
You know what's even better is at one point there we had more thumbs down than people watching.
Yeah, I was seeing that. That's weird.
That's fancy.
How does that happen? Let's see. I'm gonna pick out the culprits here. Who thumbed down my video?
Cardock gave you 15 thumbs downs. That's not too good.
Yeah, I think it was. Let's see. Who would have given me a thumbs down here? Two Live Moon, nah, he wouldn't have done that. He actually likes the show, I think, which shows he's not got much for taste.
Mm-hmm.
Russ Carr, nah, I don't think Russ would have done it. Tardot, would you thumb down my show?
Oh, he gave you a couple of fingers up there too.
Yeah, see, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
It's midnight, probably.
I bet my wife thumbed it down because she said she did. She said she thumbed it up, and I think that's just a scam.
Are you calling your wife a liar on the air?
Oh no!
It's possible.
You know, I can send her a link too. You know.
Go ahead.
Actually, no, I can't because I don't have her email address.
Yeah, let's keep it that way, huh?
Yeah, the plot thickens.
Oh, she thumbed somebody down today. She must have watched one of my videos.
Well, as much hell as I've given you over this period of time we've known each other, I have never thumbed down one of your videos. Never.
I've only ever thumbed down like 2 or 3 videos ever, I think. You know, if I think it's, I thumbed down that Braden's video the other day, that one that I came across. I came across a video of his he was talking about green tips. 556 green tips. Dude, he just did not know what the hell he was talking about, man. Yeah, he's talking about them being armor piercing, and he's like, "Oh, they're this and they're that," and he's like, "This is what they use in the military when they want to shoot through Humvees and tanks." And I'm like, "What?
Steel core? What? 63 green?
62?
Yeah, 62 green.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking ain't armor piercing.
No, they're not. They're green tips, not black tips. But that's the thing. Like I sent that to.
Not like they're depleted uranium you're shooting, partner.
I sent a link to. Of course, I sent a link to Clover, and he's like, emailed me back. He's like, "Good God, what is this guy talking about?" But yeah, I couldn't stop watching the video. I was like, "What's he gonna say next?" And then he started saying, he said, you know, well, this is what they use when they want to shoot through Humvees and tanks. And I was like, tanks? What are you talking about, man?
Can you actually get depleted uranium rounds?
I can't imagine we could. I can't imagine. I mean, you can buy the black. You could probably find the black tips if you really wanted to.
I don't know. It'd be cool to have some, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll tell you what's even cooler. You want to see a cool round. You got to look up the explosive 8mm. Those are cool.
Have you ever seen the Dragon Breath shotgun rounds?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that shit's cool as hell.
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
I'm not sure what kind of damage it's going to do to your gun, but
yeah. Well, I mean, it's in a shot cup when it's coming down the barrel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might not be as bad as they say. They say traces are pretty rough on your shit too.
Yeah, I would never put a tracer for you. I get that.
But the Two Live Moose says expound on the 8mm. If you Google 8mm Mauser explosive tips, they have these. They were around in the 40s, I guess. So you can still find them. They're all surplus if you can find them. But I've seen them, and basically they have a hollow center in the projectile, and then inside the projectile is a small pin, and then when it hits something, that pin drives into like an internal primer, and it sets off an explosive charge. So they literally are explosive rounds. They're pretty cool. Google it. That's pretty neat.
And Bob is singing some Johnny Cash to us all in the chat. Thank you, Bob, for your concert.
In a burring, or I think.
Please. There you go. You're not getting a standing ovation, but you did get a round of applause.
Yeah, Russ Carr says that. Yeah, that's one of the videos I found was their in-range TV. The guys from Forgotten Weapons, Ian and what's the other guy's name? I forget.
Oh, they got some cool shit on their videos here lately, man.
Yeah, they're good, man. They do some cool shit. Why are you giving Johnny Cash money out there?
In Range is one of those channels that I can just sit and watch for hours.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one? Paul Hurl. I love watching Paul's shit, man. He is just funny as hell.
Carl, yeah, Ian and Carl. I'm about ready to dump out of here and go get a shower. I'm tired.
You need one. We smell you over here.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Have you noticed when you work in a kitchen, when you come home, you smell like everything that had been cooked in the kitchen all rolled up into one big ball? Disgusting.
No, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying I wanted to understand. She said, yes, Johnny, and put little monies out there, a little bit of a stack of money out there. I just want to know what that means.
Well, she's paying Bob for his singing skills.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, there you go. Bob, you can come on. He'll send you a link. You can come on and sing.
Yeah, Bob. If you want to come on here and sing to Bigfoot, we'll let you.
There you go.
You know, you can explain to us how you serenade Sasquatch to get them to do your bidding.
Well, that's weird.
What's weird?
So you're talking about Bob banging Sasquatch?
I didn't say he banged Sasquatch. I said he serenaded him to do his bidding.
That sounds like you're insinuating something.
I'm not insinuating a damn thing. See, you got together. Maybe I put him in timeout. And in fact, I think you should cut him off for a couple of weeks. See what that does for his attitude. I help him out.
That ain't gonna help.
You don't think?
Yeah. Now I want to go buy explosive rounds for my 8mm. Now that's no good. You can buy the black tip 8mm. The armor piercing ones are pretty common. You can find them at the gun shows. Pretty cool. I did do a little research on the exploding tip ones. I did the one caliber corner. We did. We basically took one of our favorite calibers. Excuse me. One of our favorite calibers and talked about it a little bit, and that was one of the things I talked about, 8mm. And there's they said that even though you're not supposed to use expanding rounds or whatever, they said they used to use those. The Nazis used to use those in sniper rifles.
All right. Well, why are you guys all obsessed with Sasquatch? He's not real, you know.
That's not what I hear.
Have you seen Midnight? There is a resemblance there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. Watch Joe Rogan. He'll explain it. He went looking for Sasquatch and then realized all these people that are being so serious looking for Sasquatch are nuts. I mean, it really is. It's just think.
Now, what are you going to do when you walk outside tomorrow morning and you see one standing there looking at you?
Well, I'm in Canada. I can't even shoot it. I'd probably just go, shit. Wish I had my phone with me.
Yeah, you're in trouble, man. It'd take you 15 minutes to get a gun loaded.
Yeah.
You gotta go in there, put the slide together, find the ammo, load it up, you're screwed, man.
You just get those biometric safes, right? One's got your gun in it, and the other one's got your magazines.
Yeah, right beside each other. That's what you need to do.
Wait a minute. Can't you keep your 44 loaded?
No, you can't keep nothing loaded. I guess if you're out in Crown land and you keep your gun loaded because there's bears around, nobody's going to give you shit about that. But, you know, if you're in your home, no, you can't keep your gun loaded.
Man, I'd be in trouble if I was in Canada right now. They wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've got a loaded 9mm on one side of me, a loaded 12 gauge on the other side of me, a 1911 loaded over in the safe, AR loaded in the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as I cross the border, you know, I get through the border crossing, pull over and start pulling guns out and loading them, like taking the trigger locks off and loading them and shit. You know, I ain't stupid. But yeah, it's just they make it illegal here.
Have you explained to people up there that an unloaded gun is nothing more than a paperweight?
Oh yeah, there's been lots of explanations, but they don't care. Let's go. The amount of people who die from guns is more than the amount that die from crime, which is probably true in Canada. But you know, well, it's not the same as the amount that die from drunk drivers. But, you know,
here's the thing, dude. There's more people killed every year in swimming pools than there are by guns.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Especially people that swim with guns.
Yeah, but boy, people that swim with guns, that's a dangerous habit. So, ladies and gentlemen,
don't swim with guns.
We're going to give a PSA right here. If you're going swimming,
I already did it, man. You're too late. You're too late. You're slow. I always said don't swim with guns. So
I'm emphasizing that point. Not swim with loaded guns.
Unless it's a spear gun, that's okay.
Yes, and always pointed in a safe direction.
Or an underwater AK.
Yes, those are cool.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever watch that guy that hunts lionfish with his Glock 19?
No, but I want to see somebody go hunt great white sharks with one of those Russian AKs. I think that'd be just epic. It would be banned from every channel it was showed on, but it would be just epic.
Yeah, come on, you need an M1 Grand to hunt great white sharks.
No, it only worked because it had an oxygen tank in its mouth, which apparently will just explode into giant flaming chunks as soon as you put a round through it.
Yeah.
You know, just a full metal jacket round through an aluminum tank.
Maybe it was a hydrogen tank, a small hydrogen tank instead of an oxygen tank.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was. They had a big hydrogen tank on the fishing boat. You're right.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I suppose you could stretch it out and go, maybe he was using mixed gases, because they do that, but usually it's not hydrogen, it's helium.
Well, helium wouldn't explode like that.
Well, I know. That's why, yeah. There is a reason to have other gases in the tanks, but I don't know of any of them that are explosive, because if you try to breathe them, yeah, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, I would say they only use helium if they're going really deep water, don't they?
Yeah, that's for people going, beyond the normal scuba diving limits.
Yeah, they're going down the Marinara Trench and going all the way to the bottom of some bitch.
Did you just say the Marinara Trench?
Do that. The only people who've done it have been in bathyspheres, which are basically giant reinforced steel balls. Because anything else would get crushed and you get mushed. God, what a way to die, man. Just everything around you just all of a sudden crushes in.
I don't even want to think about it, Bob.
That would suck.
That would suck.
Yeah.
It would be the same thing that would happen if you were out in space and.
Oh, I don't think so.
You would never explode in space. You would implode.
You would. No, your cells actually explode because of the no pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, your skin kind of keeps everything in. It's just your insides kind of go. Whereas under the ocean, everything gets squished, right? You literally would get squished down to a tiny person shape. It would squish your body and just like compress everything down into the tiniest space until your skin either burst.
So what you're saying is it just turns you into Ghost.
Yeah, you'd be a tiny little person.
Oh, Bob, did you see the video I made of shooting the Glock Ghost sent me?
Shooting a what? A Glock?
Ghost sent me. Yes.
Bob doesn't believe in Glocks.
Why would I want to watch a picture of somebody shooting a Glock? Who cares?
Well, see, he sent me.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you the story here real quick. Ghost sent me his carry gun. I guess he didn't want it anymore, didn't need it anymore. So I took it out in the yard. He sent me the carry gun. So I took it out in the yard, and I was trying to shoot. I couldn't get it to work, honestly. I screwed up with it. Trigger don't work. Can't get the mag to drop. I mean, it's a piece of crap, but you know, like perfection, my ass. So to save the video, I actually shot the shotgun instead of the Glock.
I'm wondering, since Ghost likes his AK so much, I wonder if that's one of those goat guns AKs like you gave me on Phil.
No, that's
Wait a minute. Ghost sent you his carry gun that he doesn't like. So here, Ellis, here, you can have this for a carry gun. And you get it, and it doesn't even work?
It doesn't work.
So
I got a video about it. I mean,
Ghost really doesn't like you, right?
Apparently not. No.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here, I'm going to send you a broken gun. Here you go. Carry that. That'd be good.
Like I said, you can look it up on YouTube. The name of the video is Shooting My New Glock. I think that's what it was anyway.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought. Mind you, he's a Marine. That might be like something they think is funny, to go and like rig another guy's gun so it can't fire. And then when they get in combat, they're like, look at Joe, this guy will fire because he put the bolt in backwards. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, he got shot. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's the name of the video is Shooting the Glock. And
well, it might just be a Marine thing, right? They might think that's funny because, you know, they're not real smart.
It's less than 2 minutes long. So anybody wants to watch it, you ain't going to burn up a whole lot of time. Go there, shoot, watch it. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I probably won't, but that's because I don't watch your shit.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob.
You know, I look at it this way. Nobody watches my shit. So
I watch your shit. I
do not.
I do too.
You might have watched a couple of my videos. I have like, I don't know, 100. I don't know how many.
I have no clue how many videos I have.
But nobody watches them.
I've got quite a few, I know. But
I did get up. I am up to 845 subscribers, right? I need 155 more, and I'll actually get some kind of promotion. I don't know what. I've never really cared about YouTube that much. But then when they said, oh, if you don't have less than 1,000 subscribers, you're going to went, what? I had a privilege and I didn't know about it? And
Yeah,
now you're going to take it away?
Super chat at 1,000.
I've got 169. I like that number.
169.
169. 69 is a great number.
I remember
That's
hitting
like
100 was something.
That's like a 69 with somebody standing beside the bed watching you.
Oh, I've done that.
Somebody's got to hold the camera, damn it.
Yeah, nothing like being in the middle of it and then realizing that your husband's standing next to you.
Well, that's creepy.
Yep, a little bit.
Being in that situation,
It slowed me down for a second.
oh, God. Boy, I just took us down a rabbit hole that I probably shouldn't. Okay, well, too late now. All the kids should be in bed.
What is wrong with your mic, dude?
I have no clue. What's wrong? Is it that bad? Really?
Oh,
Yeah, it's been pretty crackly the whole time.
yeah.
You're kind of robot.
I'm thinking we have a new crackle.
The Outlaw Crackfield.
The Outlaw Crackle.
Well, I tell you what might be, as I've only got like 15 damn tabs open, so the resources on this computer is probably not the greatest at the moment.
I still like the Outlaw Crackle. That's funny as hell. I bought a new set of headphones. I haven't even plugged them in yet. I'm just like, whatever. I don't use them. I just bought them because they were on sale.
I was thinking about getting a new pair, but I want to get there are several things that I want. I want to get an actual camera. So,
Oh, yeah. I've never bothered to get those. Well, I mean, I have real cameras, but never one to do video chats or anything. I just use camera on the computer here. My new headphones, they're so cool.
see, what I'm wanting to do is, like
Retro.
next time we have a two-way rally, instead of taking a computer or a phone there and recording it, I can actually have a regular camera and I can do it with.
These super cool retro, right? They're like brown and gold. And kind of leather, pleather. Leather, right?
Kind of leather pleather.
Yeah.
Are they comfortable? That's the thing.
Oh, they actually are quite comfortable and everything. They feel like nice headphones, and I've just never bothered to plug them in because I don't really care about sound quality that much, and not with my ears. And as far as camera goes, the one on the laptop is quite adequate for me. I usually got my bandwidth turned way down anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to show every pore in my face. I actually don't want to do that. So just camera on the laptop is usually good enough for doing this kind of shit. Unless you want to do, I'm working on this gun, and then I would use, I've got these little HP cameras, and they're just little tiny cameras that are wireless, and they're 1080p, and you can stick them anywhere. And you just stick them on a wall or wherever you want, or put them on a little mount that you can then mount on your tripod. Yeah. I don't get excited about this shit though. It's too much work. I'm too lazy to do any of the real high-tech stuff that gets people views and shit.
Well, I don't think you're doing too bad there, Bob.
No. You know what? I looked up how much money I've made on YouTube since I monetized 2 years ago. I made 3 cents.
Congratulations.
That's 3 cents more than I made on YouTube.
That's 3 cents. And I was like, fucking really?
Do you know how much I'm expecting to make on YouTube? Ever? 0.
Yeah. Well, I know. Me too, right? I'd never even thought about it. I didn't start YouTube to make money or anything like that. I started because somebody had a contest about, 3 facts about Canada. And so I made a YouTube reply video. And then after that, it was like, well, I have a YouTube account. So now I might as well, I'll show somebody shooting my guns. Also show somebody how to make paper bricks, for recycling newsprint into, barbecue bricks.
Yeah, we'd always use old newspapers to start fires with.
Oh, well, this was really cool. You just use water and soak them, and then you take them out and you put them in a press. And they'd make these little, they'd be the size of a regular masonry brick, but they're made of paper and they're dried. And they would burn like a log in the fire because they were compressed and everything. And so these things were great because you could, how many flyers you get. So after you've accumulated so many of these flyers, you could just make 50 or 60 of these bricks. And then when you're burning in your fireplace or wanting to have a fire in the backyard, you can throw these on instead of wood. I've still got that thing. I think it's a great idea. If you were, if you wanted to just be able to burn these things all winter, you get the one I got makes 4 bricks at a time. You could set this up in some kind of, production line type thing with a couple of people, and go to your local post office where they throw all this shit away, and or anywhere where you can get flyers, you know, and then just mulch them all up. I was putting them in a garbage can, like a metal garbage can. Then I had a drill with a big paint mixer thing on it, and I just put that in all these papers after they'd soaked for about an hour or so, and then just turn them into mush. And then you just put that mush in the press and press it down, and you get these bricks, eh? Fuck, man, I heated my house for a month on those things. I'm just doing it one time, but that was, you know, took me probably.
Well, how long does one of those bricks burn?
They'll actually burn quite a while. I mean, my fireplace sucked because it was a big old natural stone fireplace. So it was made for having like giant logs in it. But yeah, just in a regular type fire pit, they would burn for 20 minutes.
Well, midnight has dropped out on us, gentlemen. And I think I'm about to close this sucker down because I need to get mine into bed.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. It's getting late.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for the link there, Mr. Outlaw Hatfield, crazy person.
Not a problem, Bob. I love having you on, buddy. You make things happen.
Hey, we could end this love fest here. Yeah, you're a good dude, but, you know, don't call on me all the time, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've got your phone number, right?
See you guys.
Take care, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for stopping by, saying hello tonight, listening to the beginning of this show where I told my story about my encounter with a horse tonight, or horses, I should say. It's been an interesting day. It really has. Thank God it's over. You guys have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. Don't work too hard tomorrow if you're going to work. I am, unfortunately. Much rather go fishing, but you guys take care. Be safe. And I shall see you next time.
Thanks,
Noah.